You're about to listen to TADPOG. Tyler and Dave play old games. It's a comedy video game podcast. We would like to stress that the hosts are not experts and are really just very crass commentators. Seriously, this is an explicit podcast that happens to talk about video games sometimes. So please enjoy this pretty okay podcast with Tyler and Dave.
Oh, that sounds like a cat. That sounded like a cat in a crate on a river.
Oh boy.
So welcome to Tyler, Dave, and Ian, and Bob Trusky. Play old games and old movies and imported games from Japan. So today we are going to be talking about Milo and Otis.
Sir, excuse me. It's The Adventures of Milo and Otis. Get it right.
Or The Adventures of Koneki Monogatari.
Kitten Adventures.
Chatran.
Yeah.
But before we get to all that farm, riverside, mud, bog, Arctic, wherever the fuck this movie took place, because it's got all the biomes.
I know.
It was in Springfield.
It's so fucking funny to say that because
Springfield.
I was like, they got like 2 biomes into the movie, and I was like, are they going to do all of them?
Oh, buddy. They go everywhere. Before we get to all that, what you guys been up to?
So,
and I whispered it, but Badrewski is here. He was in town, came by. Well, glad to have him.
Yeah, man.
Welcome back.
He's got treats.
Thanks for having me. Got stuff to snack on.
Yeah, man. I see some nice looking hot sauce over chow.
Yeah, it does. I tore down a shed. This weekend.
Barehanded.
Well, I got to correct. Correct that.
Man, shit.
We have this old rusty shed in the backyard, and we've lived in our house for almost 16 years, and this shed's been back there huge. It was like 12 by 8, massive thing, and we never used it for anything other than like feeding the cats. Like we put cat food out there for them, and it's leaky and rusty, and it was in the way. So we have this guy that goes up and down the alleyways in our area. He's a scrapper. He picks up metal to take to the scrap yard.
He
fights people. He pulls up by my house, and we fight. And then he leaves.
Bean Johnson.
Yeah.
Looking for a fight again.
But anyway, I stopped him because he's a nice fella, and we've talked before. He might buy my truck, by the way. But I stopped him, and I was like, hey, come back here. I want to show you this shed, and if you want it for the metal, you all you have to do is tear it down and take it. And he said, I'll take it. So this past Friday, he came by, and he and his dad got out there and tore it all down. And he was planning on putting it back together. This thing just bloody fell apart as it was being taken down. And so I don't think he got the kind of return on his time investment, especially the fact that it was 150 fucking degrees outside. But he took the metal, but he left the base, which was also metal, but it was like screwed into a wood frame. And so I had to take the floorboards up, which are big sheets of like heavy ass plywood, and drag them over to the alley. And as I lifted up the plywood, I discovered all the roaches. Oh yeah, every single roach in Western Kentucky was living under my shed. It was like the Temple of Doom.
Oh my god!
It was just that many fucking roaches.
Was it enough roaches so that you could smell them?
No.
Oh, that's good.
I didn't
That's
hear
good.
them either.
Hey, that's great.
But I also had in my AirPods, so that probably is why I didn't hear them, because there was enough I would have heard a scurrying.
Oh god!
It would have been ankle deep.
Good Lord, that is
in
a
one
lot.
of those sections. I'm not kidding.
Yeah,
I'm not. You know me. I never ever use hyperbole or exaggerate.
Never.
Ever.
Never once in your life.
Ever. But this was the worst thing that I've experienced in a long time.
Yeah, that sounds awful.
So they all scurry off. They went through the away from my house, which was nice.
That is good.
And into the neighbor's yard, which is even better.
That's like SimCity tactics.
I'm not terribly
shed on
fond
the
of
border.
them. But what I also did was sprayed it with roach killer. Like
Right.
I got some of that Ortho home defense.
Yeah, they ain't coming back.
A lot of them died right then and there, and by the next day there were only a few live ones kind of clinging to life. So I pulled up that. Of course it was hot as shit, and I pulled up this frame and put it all, and picked up all the wood pieces from that frame, and I was able to, the plastic lining that was under the shed, the like vapor barrier or whatever.
Yeah.
I was able to just pull that up, and I had like this big, looked like a big trash bag just full of dead roaches, and I put it into my trash can, and by Thursday, hopefully they will be gone. So that's
Burn them.
no. I wanted to, dude.
Yeah,
I
I know,
seriously
right?
considered fucking starting a fire.
Yeah, I know.
To
The
kill
reason
them.
I asked is because that went through my mind. I was like, what would I do? Burn them?
Yeah,
I guess.
but then
Get rid of 'em.
it's under a tree.
Terry, get your flamethrower. I got a bag of roaches.
Yeah.
And there's a plastic liner. I didn't want to burn that.
Sure, yeah. Plus, you're in the city, and
I
there's
just went.
probably
I get
burn
in a lot
laws.
of fucking trouble.
Yeah,
The guy that used to live next door to me on the other side of that same fence was once he had a big fire in his backyard, a bonfire, and the fire department pulled up in the alley behind the house and shot it out with a hose. They didn't even come onto the property. They just shot it over
funny.
the fence and put it out. So yeah, they probably would have come for me then. But so that was my manly work. But now I've got this massive big area in my backyard. My yard looks huge.
So much room for
There's
activities.
so much room for activities. I got to put some topsoil down, maybe
Yeah.
plant a little grass or
yeah.
something. But,
Or fire pit.
well, we had a fire pit once and we never used it, and all it did was create a big, just dead circle in my backyard.
Hey,
So-
good circle.
plus
hot
again, the city not so fond of fires in the backyards in my neighborhood. So anyway, that was that, and then I spent the rest of my weekend dreading going for my colonoscopy this Friday and watching movies. We watched a new A24 movie, new-ish A24 movie called Opus. Not to be confused with the penguin-esque comic character from the Sunday paper Opus. This movie is about a young woman played by Ayo Edebiri, who was in The Bear. She's in The Bear, if you watch that show. I know you don't watch that show.
Nope.
John Malkovich is in it, as well as Juliette Lewis. Basically, John Malkovich plays this very reclusive former mega musician pop star named it was something Moretti. Anyway, he apparently had put out all of these massive records in his career, and everybody was hugely into him, but then he went all reclusive, and no one heard from him for like 30 years until the movie takes place where he has now sent out an announcement that he is going to be releasing an album, and he has invited several journalists to join him at his secluded ranch to hear the performances of the songs and to get first listen to the music. And once they get there, chaos ensues. It was pretty good, but it was sort of derivative of like The Menu and Blink, some other movies I've talked about in the past where dinner party gone wrong kind of thing, oh no, what is he doing
Was
to
it a
us?
horror movie?
I wouldn't call it a horror movie. It's more of a suspense,
Okay.
but it took I liked it, and it moved pretty quickly. I thought it was paced well, but the real shit didn't start until about 20 minutes before the movie ended.
Yeah.
And it kind of, I don't know. I thought the performances were really good. John Malkovich was kind of above and beyond. I really thought he did an excellent job, as did really everyone. And the stuff that they do that's sort of the bad stuff, if you will, is good. It's effective. It's just I didn't feel like there was enough of it. And I kind of think that this sort of, again, dinner party gone wrong or weekend at the resort by an eccentric billionaire gone wrong kind of thing is starting to get a little played out. And I also feel like A24 hasn't really been bringing their A game lately with some of their stuff. It seemed like they established the brand sort of with like all of these really meaningful or super suspenseful or different fresh takes on ideas, you know, and now it's almost kind of like becoming the norm and it's just not as effective.
Netflixed it.
Kind of. I mean, I won't go that far, but and I did like this movie despite kind of talking down about it. I did enjoy it a great deal, and I do recommend it. Give it 3.5 stars. Why not? Was in Seychelles. Check it out. And it's on I think it's on HBO Max right now. So if you have that, you can watch it. But the real headlines, fellas, or what else? The one other thing I watched this past weekend. The real story here isn't Milo and Otis. It's Superman, ladies and
I
gentlemen.
was curious if you'd gone to see Superman.
We went to see Superman at the theater, which is something I don't do. I am going to refer back to my previous statement about how I don't ever use hyperbole or exaggerate.
Right.
I never do that.
Right.
Ever.
Yeah.
Never. Not once.
I could tell you were more woke when I walked into the studio. I could tell. I was like, Ian's more woke.
It's something about my aura.
Smells
isn't it?
liberal in here.
Yeah, like way more liberal than usual. I was like, I bet someone saw Superman.
I was 4. I think Superman 1 came out in 1977, same year as Star Wars. I was 4 years old when that came out. This was Christopher Reeve.
Yeah.
You know, Margot Kidder.
Yeah, you'll believe a man can fly.
Absolutely. It was life-changing. Superman was as life-changing for me as Star Wars
I remember
was.
you saying that on a previous recording.
I love Superman. I love the franchise. I've not seen a Superman iteration, maybe except for Superman 4 Quest for Peace, that I didn't like. And when Christopher Reeve documentary came out, you know, that's what I was talking about.
That, yeah.
It was a great story. Christopher Reeve was a great dude. He embodied Superman in real life. You know, all of those things are still true.
Did you know he was Robin Williams' roommate at Juilliard?
Yeah. Yeah, they touch on that in the
That's wild.
They touch on that in the documentary. But
Yeah, do you talk about like having trouble like the shower backing up all the time?
I can't remember his name.
all the body hair. Yeah.
He did have a nickname for him because all of his arm hair, but I can't remember what it was.
But everyone's, of course, I'm sure, seen the trailers and the previews for this.
Yeah.
For this current Superman movie.
Yeah.
We've got David Cornswet, who plays Superman. He's a relatively, to me, unknown.
Yeah, I don't recognize that name.
Rachel
But
Brosnahan.
I'm out of it.
Rachel Brosnahan, the marvelous Mrs. Maisel, plays Lois Lane.
Good casting.
We've got Nicholas Hoult, speaking of the menu, and Beast from the younger generation of X-Men. That guy plays Lex Luthor.
He's good.
He's really good.
Always good.
And I'm old and I get emotional very easily, especially when something is important to me. And the tears started coming out of my eyes the instant that movie started.
I knew that's where that was going.
It was
I
joy.
get it. Yeah, I get it.
That movie was pure, unmitigated joy for me. It was perfect. Soup to nuts. There wasn't a moment of that movie that I didn't love.
And
it's absolutely fucking cannot stress enough. Without hyperbole. No shit. It was one of the best movies I've seen.
And it's like 2
in my
hours, 10
life.
minutes long.
Addie hates DC with a passion. She is a Marvel girl through and through. Her sisters got her to go see it, and she was like, "Oh my god, that movie was amazing."
It was amazing. It would be amazing for anyone who doesn't care one way or the other, right? But here's the thing. What happened is first of all, this movie was directed by James Gunn.
Right.
which in and of itself is a win.
Which I'll be honest,
over
man,
Zack Snyder? What?
when I saw the trailer and I saw crypto in it, my first thought was, oh no. And then when I saw James Gunn at the end, I was like, oh, okay. All right. If anyone could pull that off, it's probably him.
It had. I'm going to talk about this longer than I probably should, so bear with me. But it had that Guardians of the Galaxy James Gunn energy.
The trailer,
sure, yeah,
it seemed like it really had that.
Thank God for his style and for him. I'm really glad that he moved over to DC and took that storytelling style with him, because it was perfectly executed. The pacing was spot fucking on, and what they did. What that I really liked the most was they took sort of the wholesome, comedic, not taking itself too seriously.
Look, the trailer made it look pretty lighthearted
from the first movies, right? We had that from Christopher Reeve, the wholesome, and then we've got on the other side of the spectrum the Zack Snyder verse, right, with the dark.
Superman fucking murdering people and shit.
Sad-ish, kind of depressing take on it, which frankly didn't bother me. I liked Henry Cavill as Superman.
I thought Henry Cavill as well.
I liked Justice League. I mean, it was silly, but I thought they were fine.
I mean, I thought Man of Steel I thought it was okay, but my big problem with like Superman being dark is like, you got Batman.
Right. That's what Batman's
Let him
for.
do
exactly.
that. Superman can be not that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, what James Gunn has done is found the perfect happy medium between the old movies and the Zack Snyder movies. And so, because it is a little more raw and a little more gritty, but it's also got its lighthearted moments and its legitimately, genuinely funny moments. I thought that there were so many points in the movie where the people in the theater were just laughing out loud at the real, honest to God, well thought out humor, but also the poignant and meaningful emotional moments. There's a twist in it when you find out something that I didn't know, even that just breaks your heart. You know, I mean, it's got it all. It is literally an emotional roller coaster, and I would have stayed and watched it again, just stayed in my seat and rewatched the fucking thing all the way through again if I could have. Your mileage may vary. You might not be as pumped about it as I have been.
I've heard it's good. I had a pretty busy weekend, but I thought about. Well, honestly, Henry had a busier weekend than me.
Yeah.
And I wanted to take him, but we just couldn't make that work. But maybe this upcoming weekend.
Yeah, I mean,
but I was worried about that 2 hours, 10 minutes.
It goes by like that.
And Josh said the same thing, that it doesn't feel like it's that long.
It gets you hooked right at the very beginning and keeps you interested and entertained. At no point did I feel the passage of time. And it was like anesthesia.
If anyone will feel the passage of time, it is my son.
I know.
So that is like really important.
Cohen, my grandson, sat still and watched that entire movie. He got up one time to go pee.
Yeah.
Because he's got a little tiny 8-year-old's bladder. But aside from that,
I do too. I get it.
He loved it. He thought it was great. My son, Cohen's father, Gage, was as absolutely enthralled by this as I was. He's got the Superman bug, I guess, from me.
Yeah. It's genetic.
It's a perfect fucking movie. I cannot stop talking about it. I have bit my tongue all day and saved all of my Superman talk for this so that I could gush and talk about how fucking great it was.
I'm glad you did. I really want to see it. And now I want to see it even more.
There is one thing in particular. First of all, there's two things more I want to mention. First of all, have you ever heard that someone criticized the fact that how the fuck does nobody know that Clark Kent is Superman? Because all he does is he puts on a pair of fucking glasses.
Sure.
Well, James Gunn did his fucking homework, and it turns out it's canon that Superman's glasses are hypno glasses, and they fool whoever's looking at him to not notice that he looks like Superman. And that's from the comics. And they actually mention that in the movie. They worked that into the movie.
I can also tell you, I think that's awesome, first of all. Second of all, I can tell you that from like the few years that I streamed and random people come in, I think the majority of the population, like, honestly thinks that if you wear glasses, you look like everybody else who wears glasses. I've had so many people tell me I look like so many different people. And the only common link is, well, they're white, first of all, and then they wear glasses. That's it. So I don't know. It's funny you mentioned that because I think about that sometimes.
All four of us look like the exact same person.
Stick us in a lineup.
To certain people, I think, yeah. I mean, I really do.
So there's that. And the other thing I want you to, you can't miss it. It's not a spoiler. Clark Kent's parents are easily one of the best things about this movie.
It looked like an interesting choice from what I saw in the trailer. Like his dad, like Pa Kent seemed like a real interesting choice.
It's wonderful.
Okay,
It is wonderful.
Cool.
I just, that, the first time I saw Guardians of the Galaxy, I had a similar feeling. Like, I didn't know what to expect from Guardians of the Galaxy.
Right, yeah, me neither.
And after watching it, I was like, wow.
Yeah, I loved it.
This left me feeling happy and good and entertained and drained. This one did that for me. I went into this movie with high expectations and came out with even more pleasantly surprised than I planned on being.
Nice.
So, 500 stars. Wisdom Sage says, check this out. Please go see Superman. It's as big a fucking deal as they're making it. In my opinion, I do not think this movie has been hyped enough. Honestly, I want everyone to see it. I wish everyone would because I think you'll enjoy it.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Thank you for indulging me.
Yeah,
I had to
glad
get
to
that
hear
out of
it.
my system.
I'm glad to hear it.
It put me in a really good mood, that
Good.
movie. Yeah, I just felt great. I still do. I'm still coming down from it.
Yeah.
Because I saw it yesterday. So it's very fresh.
Yeah, man. That's awesome. I'm glad to hear that.
So what have you been up to, Dave?
Henry tested for Orange Belt on Saturday. He passed.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Real proud of him. I mean, he's awesome. He's
is awesome.
Yeah. And, he's in there with some kids his age, and there's some adults in there as well. And I, honestly, this is not just me, like, being his dad saying this. Like, I really feel like he's up there with the adults, and
Nice.
like, he really takes it seriously and loves it. We got a little bit of bad news that they're closing the school.
Oh, no.
So that sucks. So like things are kind of like in a disarray. He's pretty devastated about
I
it.
bet.
But there's like his teacher's going to start teaching at the school in Benton. But it's going to be scaled back, and we don't really know like any of the specifics, like what day it's going to be and how much it's going to be and all that. So I'm in this situation where he wants to know if he can do it. And it's like, I hope so.
We're back.
Cool.
I saw your waveform, man, and it was like nothing. I'm like, what is happening?
Uh-oh.
It's a little technical glitch. Real quick apology for the the bad quality of the audio of the first part of this show.
I think
Did
it'll
you
be
see
okay.
our goof? We made a funny joke. We made it sound weird for the first 20 minutes. Did you get it?
Gotcha.
Yeah. You look so dumb right now, listener. God.
I bet you already turned this off.
Can't believe you felt that.
Now the real good stuff starts.
Now we'll do it for real. That was pretty funny.
Hello,
joke.
Internet.
Prank.
Hello.
Good prank.
You want to start over? We can start over.
I can't. I don't.
You let all that energy
I let all that energy
Yeah,
out. I don't think I could achieve that again.
You gotta wait a little while before you can come again.
Yeah, it's true. It's the refractory period. Yeah. Now, this is the time where Ian's actually really thinking about whether or not he really loved Superman or not.
I'm gonna have to do over. Turns out it sucked. No.
Is it the karate in Draftonville or in Benton?
Benton. It's the West Kentucky Martial Arts Academy where Miller taught, I found out.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Yeah. And when he said that, I was like, oh, right, you're a black belt.
Miller is a man of talents you wouldn't expect him to have.
It's a thing I forget constantly. Constantly.
First high school chair in trumpet. Oh, yeah. Black belt karate. Uh-huh. Play the drums? Yeah, sure. Why not?
Because when he told me that he taught there, like my initial reaction was to chuckle.
Pull the other one.
It's a good joke, Miller.
and then it was like, it took like 4 seconds to, oh, right. Yeah, you're a black belt. So yeah, it's Benton, which is like not too far from here. You know what I mean? But still, it's kind of like he's used to going. He's really been enjoying it. So like this disruption kind of sucks for him.
Yeah.
So that was like, well, so all right, probably not going to go see Superman then. And then I started because you mentioned it, Tyler. You mentioned Expedition 33 last week, and when you did, I was like, oh yeah, I've been meaning to play that. So I started playing that.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I've heard it's amazing.
Really fucking good.
Yeah,
it's really fucking good. It's when I started playing it, I was like, man, I kind of want to text Tyler about this, but also I could just wait for the show. I think you would really like it.
Yeah.
Because
I also saw Metaphor Re-Fantasio was also on my list. So I was like, this or that. I don't know.
It's on my list as well. Re-Fantasio is, but Expedition 33 was on Game Pass. So it was like, oh, cool. I'll just do that and not pay anything and wait for Re-Fantasio to get down to like, I don't know, $30 or something.
Yeah.
Re-Fantasio also feels like one of those games where it's like, man, people love this and I am going to buy it and I'm going to play it for 3 fucking hours. And then I'm going to be like, I don't really want to play it anymore. I guess I'll just feel guilty about buying it. Because it looks really cool and stylish, but it's also like, I know how I've been with the Persona games because it's developed by the same people, and it's like, I loved what I played at Persona 4 Golden. I will never, ever, ever finish that video game. I'm just not, I spent my time with it. I put like 40 hours into it, and then was like, it got to a point where it felt like the story wrapped up, and then they're like, no, it didn't actually. And I was like, you know what? For me, it did. For me,
that's where you're wrong.
That's the way that game ended. But, you know, if the dungeons in Re-Fantasio might make the difference, because the thing that I got really tired of in Persona 4 Golden was just the dungeons were just like 3D mazes. You know what I mean? And it was just like, it didn't feel like the dungeons themselves had any like personality to them or anything. It wasn't like a Final Fantasy dungeon where it's like, this is the swamp dungeon.
4 times.
Right. Yeah. This was more like you're in a 3D corridor.
Persona 5 does a little bit better of a job on that, but it's the weaker point of the game.
I like the writing. Like I like the writing in those games and I like the style in those games. But I didn't give 5 like a really good shake. And like I said, I really liked what I played of 4, but that's
3 is also, I love the concept of 3. 3 is really good too, where there's actually a 25th hour in the day we're all just asleep or paralyzed. The time stasis in it, and only a few select people are awake during this extra hour. So the Persona characters are awake in this hour, and during that hour, this massive like Tower of Babel type thing appears. So they have 1 hour every day to go into this tower and try to get a little further, try to get a little further, try to get a little further, and things change as they keep going higher in the tower. Love that concept.
Yeah, that's cool.
Game.
Yeah, I just don't know. I mean, that sounds great. I have no idea what Re-Fantasio. I don't know how they do it. But like from like the gameplay and stuff I've seen, it's like it's how I feel about every Persona game where it's been like, oh man, it looks great. That looks so fucking cool. then it's like, I don't know. And I like the writing in Persona. So, but anyway, Expedition 33, I think you would really like.
Because I used to, one of the inspectors in the kitchen was a gamer. So I would distract him by bringing up shit like that. Like he loved to talk about Expedition 33. So he would miss stuff whenever I ask him questions about it.
Yeah.
So, but I really want to, if you endorse it, I'll probably pick up that first.
I think so. It's by I don't know. You probably know a bunch about it, but it's like by a French studio.
I don't know all that much about it, really.
And I honestly feel like this is one of those games where it's like, man, if you guys like just did, because I told Nicole about it because I think that she might like a lot about it. She doesn't like turn-based role-playing games, which that's what this is. It's a turn-based role-playing game, but it's not like done like a JRPG. It's not like 2D. It's all 3D. And it's so in that regard, it's kind of like Persona, but it's a lot of active time stuff where it's like, because like one of my favorite things to do in the game is like when the world opened up, it was like, oh, I'm just gonna explore, and it's like, oh, here's a boss that I shouldn't be able to beat. I'm gonna beat it. It's like I'm underleveled. Like there's like I shouldn't be able to beat this, but if you get good at like timing dodges and parries and your attacks, you can do it. And it's like that's what's fun to me about the combat. You can do it the other way where you just kind of like level up and then it's not like so razor thin of a margin where you have to like perform these inputs. But I think the story is really good. I think the story is really strong. It's got like the reason, Tyler, I thought that you would like it was because when I first started playing it, it gave me BioShock vibes.
Oh, okay.
Just from like the atmosphere.
I'm listening.
And I don't know. It's hard. It's a hard one for me to recommend.
You
to
have
you,
my curiosity,
Ian.
and now you have my attention.
It's because of the turn based.
Sure. It's probably not my style of game.
It probably isn't, but it might be one of those like it has enough elements from other stuff in it that it might be palatable. Maybe.
Okay. Maybe I'll watch some people play it.
Yeah.
See what I think.
It's one of those where it's like, I really do think if they released a demo that's really just like the first 2 hours, like it would have gotten me. Like I was like the setup to it is so interesting and unique. It's they kind of drip feed information about the world. It's not like a big dump or anything all at once. It's essentially every year an expedition goes to fight someone called the Paintress, who is responsible for some things that I don't want to spoil because I think you might want to just play it instead. But she's responsible for some really fucking serious shit for these people. It's cool. Check it out.
Okay.
It's like a no-brainer for you, Tyler. I think like that one is like, yeah, I think you'd like it a lot.
Okay.
A lot.
Man.
And then thanks to Ian and John, both reminding me multiple times. Thank you both.
You're welcome.
Nikki and I started watching Strange New Worlds. It's really good.
Oh my God. I am so happy to hear you
really,
say that.
really, really good. We kind of watched things slow.
Yeah.
And so we've only watched the first 4 episodes, but I really liked it. The first, second, and third episode. And then the 4th episode, I think, is the one that you and John were talking about on one of the shows. It's the introduction to the Gorn.
Yes.
And it's the episode's called Memento Mori. And I had to fucking I watched the whole fucking episode, and it's like it got over, and I looked at Nikki and I was like, I swear to God, I thought this was going to be the most fucking boring episode of Star Trek that I was ever going to watch, because it starts out with like, it's Remembrance Day. And it's like, it was one of those where it's like, oh fuck, this is gonna be boring.
It's not a lot of filler in Strange New Worlds. It would have been like different if it had been Next Gen or Voyager, one of those 23.
And see, that's what I'm used to. I'm used to next
episodes.
gen. So when this started, it was like, oh my god, this is gonna be a fucking two-parter, and all they're gonna do is fucking talk about. They're just gonna talk about war. You're not gonna see any of it. They're just gonna talk about it. No, man, this fucking episode ruled. It was amazing. It was amazing, and it was one of those where it's like it does such a good job because it has characters in it that live through it.
Right.
I know Pike survives. I know, I know these people survive.
Right.
Spock lives. I mean, duh.
Right.
But it was like, the suspense became, how are they going to do that? How are they going to get out of this versus are they going
There's
to?
a whole lot of that in Strange New Worlds. It's very... It's a unique experience because you kind of there's some characters you don't know if they're going to live or die, but there's some that you definitely do know.
And they do a good job in an episode because there is a character where it's like, oh, is this fucking guy going to die? Or is she going to die?
Right.
So yeah, they do it's a really good job of like an example, I feel like, of how like handle a prequel. Where it's like they build suspense in the right areas, and they know that Spock's probably gonna fucking live,
right.
So they don't focus on that. They focus on the other characters that you've kind of become attached to. Like, are they gonna live? It's good. I like it.
I'm so glad you like it.
Yeah.
And I'm excited because I finished. I rewatched that, and I rewatched season 1 and 2. Season 3 starts this week.
Right. I remember you guys
on
talking
Thursday, and I'm torn between like watching it week to week or letting it build up, but I'm probably going to not wait and just start watching.
We will probably watch week to week if we keep up with it.
Yeah.
I mean, I imagine that
it won't take long for you, even though you watch slowly.
Yeah.
It's only 10 episodes a season.
Right.
So, and they go by so fast.
And we're doing about, at this rate, if we do 4 a week,
Yeah.
We'll be caught up soonish.
Pretty soon, yeah.
We've been watching Dawn to Dawn week to week.
I watched episode 1 of Dawn to Dawn, but I think I am going to let that one build up.
That might be a good one to let build up because, we're doing it week to week, and it's like this episode 2 ended, and it was like,
it feels like
it's so short.
It feels like
so
it's
short.
over before it starts. There's just not enough.
Yeah.
There aren't big enough bites. The show needs to be longer, or they need to release more at once.
Yep.
Because I'm with you. I watch it and I get into it, and I'm like, this is awesome, and it's over.
But I really
see you
like,
next week, everybody.
I like the direction it's going. I like Gigi, and I like the whole Evil Eye stuff, and like a lot of the visuals have been really, really cool. It's difficult to watch it and be like, oh, they totally didn't take inspiration from like Dark Souls for some of this, because it's like with that fucking like worm with its like holy energy and stuff. It's like this is some fucking Elden Ring shit right here.
Right.
And then there's been some other stuff, little things like Nikki was gonna make Rice Krispie treats for the game session yesterday. And I didn't know she planned on doing it, but I saw a big box of Rice Krispies sitting out on the counter, and I was like, are you gonna make Rice Krispie treats? And she was like, yeah. I was like, hey, Tyler just told me about Alton Brown's got a recipe for Rice Krispie treats. She loves Alton Brown. So I was like, you want to like watch the video? And she's like, yeah. So we watched the video, and she's like, yeah, that sounds good. And she made it. They're really good. She did make it in the box.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's serendipitous
Yeah.
right there.
So when we brought it over, it's like it was kind of tough because it's like we just cut off like big bricks of Rice Krispie treats, but they were really good. Like his kosher salt trick, I felt like went a really long way for me because it kind of cuts some of that like marshmallowy sweetness a little bit. Yeah. So it was good. So thank you for mentioning that. I thought it was like, wow, it was meant to be. There's a giant fucking box of Rice Krispie treats on the counter. So yeah. What about you, Bubba Drewski? What you been up to, man?
Well,
How was the pony pull at Tater Day? I love that. I just now noticed that. That's great.
So, well, Tater Day got rained out, but my wife, in preparation, she's a really good gift giver, and I had been talking about it, so she ordered this.
Nice. She is a great gift giver.
Dude,
That's awesome.
That
She
is
ordered
funny.
that?
Their Tater Day's website has
Oh, shit.
it's so good.
I'm going.
Those are two things I did not think would come.
Tater Day and their website. Yeah,
Dude, their merch is top tier.
Really?
They've got shirts for like every holiday.
I'm going right now.
She also bought me the Irish You Are My Potato St. Patrick's Day shirt.
Okay.
Yeah, it's dumb, but
Is
it's
it taterdayky.com?
yeah.
All right. I'm checking it out right now.
There's a link at the top. Tater Day gear.
Yeah.
All right. Hell yeah.
But
These
I got
links are so small
I know,
on the
really
nav
are.
bar.
I've got to get Tanya's a t-shirt.
oh dude, their
Hell
t-shirt
yeah.
game is on point.
Yeah. I love that pony pull,
Yeah, I was
which I think is a mule on it.
yeah, you're probably right.
Their specialty is taters. Okay,
Right.
not
Yeah, it's
equine.
true. Not
animals.
graphic design.
You would be hard pressed to find a tater at Tater Day.
We've hidden one tater.
In all of Benton, you find
You
it.
got to find it.
You're the Tater King if you can find it.
Nice, man. Well, that's an awesome. She did really good.
Yeah, she's my wife's amazing. But a couple weeks ago, we went on vacation to Costa Rica.
Nice. Hell yeah.
Oh man.
I love that board game.
Costa Rica is like probably right up there, top 3 places ever for me.
Where does it rank with Tater Day?
I mean, I got to go to one that's not rained out to really judge. But
That's fair. That's fair.
no, I love the rainforest. That's my favorite biome by like a lot. So we went down there for a few days, and we came back on the 3rd. And when we were in the airport, there was one of the places had buy 3 get 1 free on hot sauces, and I was like, well, I'd already got my nephew's souvenirs and stuff.
You'd already given your nephews diarrhea. You figure, I know some podcast hosts who would also like diarrhea.
And no, man, so Costa Rica, their communications infrastructure is really good. I have AT&T, so I just get free roaming down there
Nice.
because I have one of their unlimited plans. So that's really cool.
That is cool.
And nowhere we went did I lose service.
That's
It was
awesome.
Wild. And a lot of places had high-speed internet. We went to the Central Valley, which is higher elevation than the coast, next to a volcano that they have in a man-made lake. And we stayed out there on the lake. And when I got the rental car at the airport, the girl at the desk was like, hey, you've got a free upgrade to, mid-size SUV with 4-wheel drive. This is the one I take when I go to that area. You're going to want it. It's the start of the wet season. And I was like, I looked at the map and I was like, oh, there's like a lake highway and a highway leading up to like that area. Well, okay. I'm going to take your recommendation.
Sure, yeah.
You're the local. I was like, I don't know that we're going to be off-road. We were off-road.
Yeah, shit.
Like the space between those highways, there's not great road infrastructure. So it wasn't like we were only on it for like maybe 15, 20 minutes, but still,
Wow.
you still had to like
to me, that's
traverse,
a long time.
Sounds like a long time.
you still had to like traverse like
Yeah, I
areas.
think
And it
about
was,
my Accord, and it's like, I don't think I can go 15 seconds off-road.
yeah, she was just like, yeah, you're going to want a little bit of ground clearance. I'm like, fair, fair. And it was the start of the rainy season, so it rained a little bit every day, but nothing crazy. And the roads are all stabilized, so like we weren't sliding around and shit.
Yeah.
But it's a really cool place. I like that, we didn't, the first place we stayed had air conditioning, but we didn't use it because it gets to like the low 80s in
What's
the day.
humidity like?
High because
Rainforest?
fucking rainforest, yeah. But
See, that's bearable for you.
well, yeah, in the day, but at night it drops down to like 65.
Okay.
So we just had the windows open.
Yeah.
And it was fine. I mean, in the car we had the AC on, but in the rooms we didn't bother. We just opened all the windows. It had you get a cross breeze because we were right on the lake too, so you get that breeze. So that was really cool. But
Awesome. That's great.
dude, it's awesome. If I get the opportunity to retire there, I probably will, because it's affordable too.
That's
like
hey.
your money goes a little bit further. It's not like Mexico cheap, but your money does go a little bit further. And a lot of people in Costa Rica speak English, but not everybody. So you got to like be able to understand and say enough to get by, which is about all I can do. In Spanish is get by.
Man, I don't know any Spanish. And Nikki took, I think, 2 years of Spanish in high school. And I can tell you that did not get us very far in Spain.
Yeah.
Where a surprising amount, I mean, I don't know why I expected, it wasn't a big deal. I like to get out on the road and drive around. And it's like, there were a few confusing moments where it's like, we get to like a booth or something and someone says something to us that sounds real important. And I'm like, I don't know. I'm going to turn around.
Yeah. I mean, I grew up in South Texas and my parents owned a restaurant. So I learned like kitchen Spanish.
Sure.
Right.
Yeah.
And I know how to talk shit, but like, so I know
chance
enough
to bust that out.
No, I'm not. Oh, no, I'm not. I'm going to be nice.
Yeah. All right. That's fair.
I don't want to go to jail anywhere. Much less a developing country.
Sure.
But in the airport, they had the buy 3 get 1 free hot sauces, and I was like, I'm about to go spend a month in Paducah. I know people that like this shit.
Oh yeah.
So I brought these, and then somebody brought into work today these Lay's Korean style fried chicken chips, and pretty much nobody liked them. So they were like, does anybody want them? I was like, I'll take them.
That's what I do to my family.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's great. I get it. I totally get it.
So yeah.
And they want these possum candy canes.
Yeah, I threw the rest of those away. I thought about saving them for
Throw
this
that in a roach
Christmas.
bag. Burn them.
Turns into more roaches.
We made the roaches stronger.
It's a fucking roach generator.
That's their Pokemon evolution item.
Yeah. A possum candy cane. Well, you want to try some of this stuff?
We can.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, I mean, Tyler, do you want to go next before we try this stuff?
Let's see. I'll be brief because I also have a few things to try. Let's see.
I knew I'd made a good call not eating dinner tonight.
I did not. I ate
You ate a big old
dinner, and I should have known better. I should have known.
I mean, I had a quart of fucking pepper steak for lunch,
Oh,
so
yeah.
I didn't even want dinner.
Right.
So my company pays pretty good mileage, but it's cheaper to rent a car than pay me mileage. My boss is like, "Oh, I'll rent a car this time." It's like, all right. So I had like corporate set me up with like an enterprise account, and I go to the Barkley Airport, get a car. So I Melissa's always wanted to drive a Kona, so they had a Kona. So I was like, all right, good. Save this Kona, cool. When I went to pay for it, they didn't set my account up right, so I couldn't just get it and go. So I had to call somebody at corporate, and they were like, oh, no, we need to get you a mid-sized car. You can't get that SUV. I was like, well, shit, okay. So he finished it up, and they had the enterprise person call me and set it up, bring me up like a mid-size Accord or something like that. Like, and they get a really, really good rate on it.
You going off-road?
Good. The Cincinnati off-roads. So I get ready. I go up there. Once I get to the desk, I see there aren't many cars out in the parking lot. And he's like, oh, don't worry, man. I upgraded you. I was like, that means you gave those cars to someone else, and I've got something weird. So he's like, here you go. I was like, what is this? He's like, it's a Denali.
Oh,
Oh shit! Nice.
Oh, great. I get to drive a Denali to Cincinnati. So I go in there and get in. It's the biggest goddamn thing I've ever driven. It was like driving when I went up there and rented a U-Haul to move stuff last week, it was like driving a U-Haul, but just this time, the whole trip.
in GMC luxury though.
Yeah, I mean, it was super nice. They had tons of options, and it was cool, but I would not want to. I would never own a vehicle like that.
Yeah. What is it? What is
Like a
Denali?
Suburban.
Okay.
It's a massive vehicle.
Okay.
Massive.
They're huge.
Had a huge trunk, 3 rows of seating.
Good Lord.
Yeah. Like it was.
Good
It doesn't
Lord.
fuck
Yeah.
around.
It was a turbo van. It was fucking.
Ford Expedition, Chevy Suburban, Jeep Wagoneer, that kind of
Okay.
thing.
All right. Okay.
We're like,
I almost asked you if it
fucking
was like
ridiculous.
one of the Jurassic Park vehicles.
More vehicle.
2 of
than,
them fused together.
Yeah.
Yeah, more vehicle than most people need.
More vehicle than man.
Yeah, way more. Yeah, more vehicle than 5 men.
And if we're like, for me and Melissa and Jack.
So much room for activity.
Yeah, I mean, I could have taken all the kids and it'd been no problem.
Fucking
all the
playing
kids
racquetball
and
back there.
fiance. Yeah,
Just fold down the seats, let Jack run around in the back.
absolutely could have done
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, I've rented Wagoneers a couple of times coming up here because I'm like, I have fucking status with National. If it's available, I'm like, let's see what $100,000 SUV looks like, right? But they are fucking massive. But I'm also coming to rural Illinois and Kentucky, so
Yep.
Right.
So what? It was still. I mean, it was busy. One thing I saw up there went to a Target by the hospital, and they had something that blew my mind. I was so excited. I had to make a big Facebook post about it. So an ice cream called Oat of This World.
Oat of this swirl.
Oat of This World. It is as close as you can get. It is about 90% similar to oatmeal cookie chunk, which is my favorite ice cream of all time that Ben & Jerry's retired in 2012. So I haven't had this since 2012. I saw it. I was like, this is going to be pretty similar. Took a bite and was like, God damn it. This is so good.
They cracked the code.
Shit.
hell yeah.
I mean, I'm on a diet trying to, because I've still...
You were on a diet, it sounds like.
I about to say it. I was like, fuck it. I'm eating this whole pint of ice
right,
cream
sure,
right
of
here.
course.
Yeah. Fucking great. So,
In the
Oat
store.
of This World.
Right. Sir, we're going to have to ask you to leave.
And the Cheesecake Factory was right across the street, so we door dashed a lot of Cheesecake Factory. But besides that, of the various things to try, you want to go first?
Sure.
'Cause mine are more desserty type things.
Well, the chips were already open, but so if you don't want to try them, that's fine. Somebody brought these to work today. Having been to Korea and tried their fried chicken, it doesn't taste like that, but
It's not authentic.
it kind of tastes like the Asian wing sauce at Buffalo Wild Wings a little bit.
Okay.
That sounds like it lines up.
Yeah.
But I don't mind it so much. And then these sauces range from that one's 3 flames. That
bet.
one's all 5. That one's 4. And then that one's all 5.
Yeah, I'm excited to try that scorpion. I love that shit.
Korean fried chicken. I do think we had this.
Did you? I wasn't sure, but
I don't think it was in wavy form, though.
I think you're right.
And I like it better in wavy form.
Yeah, I do too. Honestly, I was expecting it to be super gross. It's not. I think
it's not bad. And then I didn't know what to put the hot sauce on, so I bought some crackers and Fritos. The Fritos are mostly because I'm gonna make chili this week, and I like Fritos.
I'm cool. I'm cool with either.
Okay,
I think it might be easier to get the sauce on the cracker.
fair enough.
We've got a box of crackers over there if y'all want to have those.
Those crackers that I forgot existed.
Yeah.
Yeah, they've been there so long that I forgot they existed.
Now I know the box says gourmet crackers, but they were like $2. So
Yeah, we'll be the judge.
yeah,
of that.
they were the cheapest ones on the shelf.
I hope that you ask someone at the store, excuse me, can you show me where the gourmet crackers are? Oh, right this way, sir.
You make gourmet crackers?
Because when Bonnie buys crackers, she buys shit. I like to taste my crackers.
I'll just pass.
But we're not here to talk about
I'll take one and pass it around.
All right. Oh, I take 2.
There we go.
I'm
That's
greedy.
a good idea.
Or how many hot sauces do we have?
There's 4 over here, and the smallest,
But these are pretty big crackers, so you're right. Half
The-
a cracker per sauce.
the least hot one
take
is
one
their
more one.
jalapeno.
Let's
This
start
is
with that.
Capitan Picante brand.
I like jalapeno.
They don't just snap; they fall apart
They-
in little pieces.
Yeah.
They sure do.
I expected it to just like
Be
a
a-
communion wafer,
Right. Oh, we should have got some of those.
They go
I
great
did
with
see
hot
where
sauce.
somebody made Rice Krispie treats out of communion wafers on TikTok. That was pretty good.
Look, I'm not gonna lie. Those aren't bad.
and they're low
They-
calorie.
Yeah, they're really not bad.
Yeah, that's unleavened bread.
If I miss anything about Catholicism, it's that little snack I would get.
Amen.
Okay, what is this?
Jalapeno.
This is the jalapeno.
And what's the
hot
brand
sauce.
again?
Capitan
Capitan.
Picante.
And you said you didn't speak much Spanish.
I can read it pretty well. It's the comprehension part that I really struggle with.
I was just biting off the edge of my
you're
cracker.
good.
All right.
Smells good. Smells nice and jalapeno
Ooh, yeah.
vinegary.
I'm not
It's
usually
gonna
a,
be lime
a
forward.
fan
It is.
of jalapeno, but I like that one.
I'm surprised. I'm honestly surprised that you're participating
I'm gonna.
because you typically don't.
I know.
I mean, in the hot sauce stuff.
I know. I'm being brave.
Yeah, you really are.
Brave
Proud of
little
you.
toaster.
Yeah, a big brave dog.
Serrano is typically my favorite. They didn't have one of those.
Should I be
I like
worried
Serrano,
though that
too.
I
Yeah,
should I be worried though that I found that to be a little hot?
Yep.
I'll be honest with you, man. That was hotter than I thought it was
Okay.
going to be. Based on it being jalapeno, I figured it was going to be a little milder than that. But
Usually jalapeno is mild enough that I almost don't get heat off of it at all.
that had heat.
This is caribeño. So it's panameño peppers.
I don't think I've had that before. I'm excited to try this.
I've never heard of it before.
Is that a 4-flame?
The little picture on the side looks kind of like a bell pepper and a lemon stacked in front of each other.
I like
but
both of those.
It's
things.
a 4-flame, so it should be a little hotter than the last one.
Okay.
We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see how their scale.
Yeah.
How their
Maybe it's
flame scale-
backwards.
Yeah. Hell yeah, man.
And
Jalapeno.
if any of y'all really, really like one or more of these, take it. I'll take one for the hotel room, but I won't go through all 4 of these fast enough.
Capitan Picante.
Picante.
Captain Lou Albano's.
Hincho in Costa Rica.
What is it? Is a Zoolander quote that I'm thinking of with El Capitan?
I'm trying to really sniff this guy.
It smells like something familiar.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
Ready?
Yeah.
That's fruity.
Yeah, I did not expect that. And I honestly do not think it's as hot as the
It is
jalapeno
not.
was.
I agree. Big agree.
I enjoy that.
But it's kind of fruity, kind of
That's
citrusy.
definitely-
It does have it's a
Citrusy,
citrus.
yeah, I get
That
citrus.
was that other one was lime. That's lemon. Yeah.
Mm, yeah.
That's wild how not hot that was
Yeah.
compared to the jalapeno.
Not at all.
Yeah, that one didn't hit hard at all, but it's tasty.
Yeah, it
is
was tasty. I
I'm trying to
enjoyed
think
the
what I would
flavor.
want to put that on. What would that be good on?
Fish tacos.
Yeah,
If
the
Popcorn.
citrus.
Hmm.
Ooh,
Vienna sausages.
I'll pass.
All right, next we've got
Squids with their faces on it. That'd be great on that.
next we have Senora Reaper.
All right.
The Reaper lady.
So that would be Carolina Reaper.
How do you feel about Carolina Reaper?
I don't know. It's not something. It's not a flavor that I usually get a lot.
Yeah.
So I don't really know the flavor profile of the pepper like I do with like habanero and serrano.
Yeah.
Oh, that smells like pain.
Yeah, Reapers aren't.
I've never had a
Oh boy.
Do a little bit.
Yeah, I'm just dabbing.
Yeah,
Now,
just a drop.
That
please.
being
Yeah.
said, the
Good
last
idea.
one with
Too much?
Scorpion, like
You're good.
that Tabasco Scorpion, dude, that stuff,
Really?
yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, that stuff rocks.
Okay. I would not have guessed that.
It's better than you would like. I'm not a huge fan of the regular Tabasco
I'm not
brand
either.
hot sauce.
Yeah.
But their Scorpion hot sauce, dog, it
Okay.
hits hard.
All right. Hell yeah.
All right, Reaper.
They really like the citrus with this brand.
They do. That's really not bad.
I didn't get
It's
hardly
not.
anything.
I think you're right. I think it's in reverse.
Why is the jalapeno the hottest one that
Yeah.
we've had?
Yeah, this was not anything for
I'm
me.
getting a little bit
for
on
me.
the back end. I'm getting a little bit on the back end.
This one came through as
Yeah,
the
but not
hottest to me so
much.
far.
Yeah, that was.
All right,
Shit.
Scorpion.
This one
Here we
came
go.
through. This one came. The Reaper came through hotter to me, but none of them are
I'm
terrible.
feeling it a little bit more on my tongue
It's on the. Yeah, it's definitely.
than I did
a
the
back
last
end.
one, but
plans
the
for this one.
there wasn't a lot of flavor there for me. Maybe it's just because I got such a small amount.
I mean, I got just a little bit more than you, and I still like. No, it. Yeah, I didn't care for that one that much. The other two were really good.
I don't like I don't like Carolina Reaper that much.
All right, and then this is Senior Scorpion,
Hell yeah.
Trinidad Scorpion.
Hell yes. I fucking love Trinidad Scorpion Pepper.
I never even heard of a Trinidad scorpion pepper.
Yeah, dude. This is good shit.
Our ideas of good shit might differ slightly because you're more accustomed to this kind of thing. Oh man.
I really like the flavor of Scorpion Pepper. I wouldn't say it's as hot as Reaper. I don't know.
It's
but
generally not. Reapers are usually hotter.
Okay.
Because the Trinidad Scorpion was used to make the Reaper, I believe.
It's got an interesting smell.
what an interesting smell you've discovered.
All right, go time.
Hell yeah. That's good.
That flavor comes through.
That's good.
Well, that was a little hot.
That'd be
That
great
one-
on pizza.
That one's the hottest.
Yeah.
To me, that one's the hottest I've had so far.
Yeah,
it's
that
really,
is-
it's filling my whole mouth with
That's
a little
way
bit.
hotter than the Reaper
Yeah.
was.
Got a little bit of pain there.
Yeah, they stepped up their game on that one.
God.
But that flavor comes through nicely. It's not.
It is.
It's not overpowering heat. It's just.
It's a nice flavor. But man, yeah, that was a little more heat than I like.
I put Trinidad Scorpion. I've got a hot sauce that I like that's Trinidad Scorpion, and I like to put it in chili and pasta.
Okay.
That
Yeah.
one would go good on a boiled egg.
Yeah, I don't. You know what? I'm weird about eggs, man. Scrambled, yeah, man. I'll fuck.
Oh, yeah, it
I'll
would be
fuck
good
with some
there.
hot sauce in there. But for whatever reason, hard boiled is like, I don't know. I want it Cool Hand Luke style.
Yeah.
That's all I got.
Awesome, man.
Thanks for bringing that.
Yes, thank you.
Thanks for having me.
And you can be the first person to ever serve me hot sauce on this show because I never go
yeah,
for
that's
the
a
hot
big,
sauce.
That's a big deal.
That last one was hot. Man.
Yeah.
It's fucking with my mouth.
So I have two beverages. One I ordered and came in. 0 sugar Sprite plus tea.
Hell yeah,
You guys would all like to try.
Sprite here. That's what it looks like
Just
from here.
don't pour me any because I can't have the aspartame.
Oh, okay.
I'm allergic.
Oh, I forgot you're an allergic boy. I didn't check any of these for.
Oh no, it's just aspartame, like artificial sweetener.
Gotcha.
It-
Well, I know
none of that
like raw
stuff
onions
bothers
and
me.
stuff.
Yeah, and onions and raw carrots. I have
you.
allergies too, but nothing that. Like if it's cooked or mixed into a sauce or a seasoning, it doesn't tend to bother me. It's like just a raw onion. Though, if I just eat a piece of onion, it upsets my stomach real bad.
Gotcha.
So a physician could use this Sprite plus tea to like show a patient and be like, if your pee looks like this,
You need to drink more water.
yeah, immediately.
You might need surgery.
In fact, dialysis is imminent.
Sprite plus tea.
All right.
Zero sugar.
Hell yeah.
Which remember the first time I had it, I didn't like it. But by the time I finished the can, I did.
It's the nano probes they put in it. They hadn't quite reprogrammed your brain yet.
Man. Yeah, I do not know how I feel about that.
Different.
That is more tea than I had anticipated.
It's like very lemony carbonated tea.
Yeah.
So the other I had to search high and low to find. I couldn't find it online to order for like less than $50, but in Draftonville I found a sleeve of it. So zero sugar, strawberries and cream Dr. Pepper.
Featuring Jurassic World Dominion. Or Rebirth, rather.
Henry's of the age now where he will go to movies with friends. Friends will invite him, and then someone's mom will go. And that was a movie where it's like, man, I kind of wanted to see that.
I've heard mixed reviews
Yeah.
on it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna watch it for myself when it comes out for streaming. But I heard some yays and nays about that one.
Yeah. Superman's my priority. Yeah.
Yeah,
It has to be.
I haven't seen the new Superman. I'm still waiting for the Nick Cage Superman.
Yeah.
Oh, then you just need to watch The Flash because he's in there as Superman. He's in that as Superman.
This
Really?
smells good.
Briefly.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's funny.
This Dr. Pepper smells good.
So strawberries and cream Dr. Pepper. I like it by itself. I could not imagine a meal I would want to drink this with.
Ice cream.
Okay.
Ice cream.
Ice cream would
Ice cream
work.
dinner.
Strawberry shortcake.
Yeah.
But I like it, but it's definitely like a dessert beverage.
Uh-huh. It's almost one where it's like, and look, that's zero sugar. Is that that's
Yeah.
zero sugar?
Zero
For that
sugar.
being zero sugar, that was, I mean, tastes pretty creamy.
Yep.
You know what I mean? And not in like a cummy kind of way.
Because I've heard like people say it's the best flavor, so it's
It's
been
good.
hard to find.
I like it.
Dr. Pepper has historically had good diet
Yeah.
flavor.
Yeah.
Like when I was a kid and they were still using saccharin and before they'd invented aspartame or whatever the fuck, my grandmother always had Diet Dr. Pepper, and it was the only diet soda I would ever drink and actually really enjoy.
Dude, I think Diet Dr. Pepper tastes better than Dr. Pepper Zero. Because Nikki likes Dr. Pepper Zero, and I'm always kind of like, I never steal her sodas. But if they had been Diet Dr. Pepper, yeah, every now and then. I'd
So
be
what's
like,
the difference though between Zero and Diet? Like, is Diet Coke and Coke Zero different?
Yes.
Yes.
Why?
The sweetener that they use.
Is it different?
Diet
Yeah.
Coke is its own taste. Coke Zero is meant to be like Coke, but calorie free.
Right.
Oh, okay.
And then God, there's a weirdly enough, we just watched a video on this. There's a channel on YouTube called Weird Food History, and I think it's either that or I think it's Weird Food History. They just did an episode on Diet Coke and Coke Zero. Like one has more caffeine than the other by like a large amount. It's Coke Zero, I think, does, because it's like it's a combination of two artificial sweeteners, and like one of those has like more caffeine in it than the other.
Interesting.
I could be wrong about that. I didn't take notes when I watched the video. I just enjoyed it. I'm just saying. I'm not saying that for y'all. Just for the people at home, like scribbling on their manifestos.
notes.
Like, okay, he got that wrong.
Their
All right, this
manifesto.
motherfucker doesn't know shit
Or
about
their
his
correction
sodas he
sheets.
drinks.
Yeah.
Well, I know for me, like I usually listen to podcasts when I'm driving, but I can't listen to this one because I'm taking notes.
Right. Of course. This is the one. Yeah.
You got your Norm McDonald style dictaphone.
We should change our disclaimer to get your notepads. Stop driving. Be careful.
There'll be a quiz at the end.
Yeah.
So I did. I haven't gotten every single one of these, but this one was new. So another Final Boss Sour.
Final
Level
Boss
2 blue raspberry cherries.
blue raspberry cherry.
Which
That
I opened it up.
sounds
I let
good.
Choco Chica try it. She's like, "That's absolutely the best one yet."
So are they
Nice.
cherries that are like candied in a blue raspberry kind of
I think so,
flavor?
yes.
Okay.
I'm excited for this. This sounds good.
It does sound
I
good.
love the flavor of cherries and blue
You
raspberry.
think we're going to have like maybe some kind of like bomb pop kind of tasting thing?
It certainly smells like it.
Getting two.
Good call. I think I will also get 2.
Smells good.
Does smell good.
Because remember, we tried the cherries that were in the Franken pack, and those are really, really good.
Yeah. You're right. I forgot about those.
All right. Level 2, sour raspberry cherries.
Hell yeah.
That's what it wants, baby.
Ooh, boy, yeah. That's nice.
Yeah, shit. That is good.
You know what I'd do if I had $1 million? 2 blue raspberry cherries at the same time. God, man.
Hell yeah.
That is best.
Really
That
good.
is second only to me, second only to the pineapple. Pineapple was my favorite. But this was good. Jesus. And those strawberries are good too. The sour strawberries.
Yeah, the strawberries. I like those a lot too.
Those have a pretty good sour kick to them too.
Yeah. Not terrible though. Like it's
Well-
just enough to be enjoyable.
Right. What you got over there? Moon pie? Some kind of moon pie?
I've got some Mexican bakery treats.
Ooh.
Oh,
This is a Walita, so a caramel pastry.
Looks like a big old Fig Newton.
yeah, kind
They're
of.
pig Newtons.
Fig Newtons, that's right. Excuse me. Thanks, ma'am.
Trying to think if I've had these before.
So yeah, dulce de leche, milk caramel Walitas.
Whoop.
It's for your mouth friends.
It's okay. I like the cookie better than the filling. The filling
Yeah.
has a weird texture to it.
Yeah.
Maybe it's because we've been having incredibly flavorful food
Right.
with the hot sauce and then the cherries, like the sour cherries. That did not taste like anything to me.
It's had very little taste. I like the texture and the mouth feel, if you will, of the cookie.
Yeah.
But yeah, I could hardly taste it.
And this is a gansito.
What is that? Looks like a ding dong.
Yeah. Like a
You can't say that on podcasts.
chocolate.
We'll have to censor that out.
Oh, I've seen these at the store.
What is it called again?
Gansito.
Gansito.
So it's like kind of fruit and cream and sponge cake.
It smells
Covered in chocolate.
delicious.
Fired up.
Hell yeah.
Oh,
tastes
yeah.
It's like a chocolate covered cherry cake.
Yeah, it does. It's good.
That is
That
good.
cherry flavor in there is perfect.
Where'd you get that?
Walmart.
Yeah, they have
Our
these.
local
They have a
Walmart?
Mexican. The mall Walmart has a Mexican
Have
bakery
you had the
section.
little marshmallow ones? There's a marshmallow.
I saw those, but I haven't gotten them.
I've had those. Those are fucking good too.
Because I like how this isn't like a little Debbie can be overly sweet. That's just like
Yeah,
Yeah,
it.
sure.
Lightly
No, that was
sweetened.
great, man.
I really, those are great. I really like the little, like if you're ever in a Mexican restaurant and they have the little bags of pan de polvo up at the front, tied off, grab
Oh,
one of
really?
those bad
Okay.
boys. They're like little, like a really soft cookie and they're covered in like powdered sugar. They're fucking amazing.
Okay.
What are they called again?
Pan de polvo.
Okay. I'll forget that.
I could put it in the,
Somebody
I could
tell us
text
on
it
your
in the
notes
chat.
later.
Yeah.
You guys want to talk about Milo and Otis?
No.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, I do. Them little fucking furry bastards getting in crates and shit and being all distressed. Yeah, let's talk about that.
I did love this as a kid.
I loved it as a
Like a
kid too.
lot.
I remember seeing it in the theater. I probably only saw it once. But when I rewatched this, I had forgotten pretty much everything about the movie. But when Otis the pug rides on the sea turtle, I was like, oh shit, yeah, that's my favorite part. This was absolutely my favorite, and I'd forgotten that it existed. And I will say also that rewatching this felt like an absolute fucking chore. I fell asleep watching it.
Oh yeah,
and had a full 8 hours. I mean, it was just boring. And then I woke up and I was mad because I paid money to rent it, and then like
Same.
Me too.
and then rewound it.
Amazon, Amazon,
Yes.
everyone.
YouTube.
Yeah.
Okay,
YouTube.
And then fell asleep a second time.
This would entertain a kid who watched raindrops race on their car windows during road trips.
Yeah,
like
which was me.
before, like so when you were a kid, you enjoyed it. You had that level of stimulation where this was engaging.
Yeah.
Nowadays, ain't nobody got that kind of.
I mean, Henry left quickly. Now, granted, he's not like of the right age, because when I first saw this, I think I was probably like 6.
This movie is for 4, 5, and 6-year-old children.
Thank you for including 6. I knew. I could tell you weren't going to.
No, I was. I was. I kind of was when I was talking about it to Tanya yesterday. I was like, 4 or 5, maybe 6-year-olds. Some 6-year-olds could get into this, but
That was a big. I loved it because the fucking animals in it. I loved animals, and like wanted to be a vet like when I was 6 years old, and then like found out that you got to like sometimes you got to put them
Go
down.
kill 'em.
Yeah, and it's like, whoa, I don't know about that.
You could be a vet like the guy in Benton who would just like, how do you euthanize your animals? Rifle. Because I remember when I was in like middle school, you could drive through Benton at like late at night on like Tuesdays, and you would hear like every 10 minutes a gun blast, and it was him euthanizing the animals by rifle, and he finally got fired.
Ma'am, would you like to be with your pet?
So I had Homeward Bound as a kid.
Yeah,
that was my
man, I love
animal
that one
movie.
too.
I had never seen this.
Really? I'm sorry.
And
Halfway through it, I felt really bad for wanting to do it.
I felt horrible for Ian because I was like, I assumed that you had never seen it.
I hadn't.
Yeah.
they definitely just fed a couple of cats and dogs to a bear. Right?
Absolutely. And
Listen.
to a waterfall, and to a snake, and to a bird,
Listen,
Like-
I got to tell
Just
you,
seagulls.
and seagulls.
Yeah,
And like,
man.
I don't know how they got the pug to ride the turtle, but I don't know if it was alive
Glue.
while it was
Staples.
while they were dragging it through the
It was
water.
probably fucking Staples.
Like this movie, I was like, oh, they killed a bunch of
It
animals.
was tough to watch. It was tough to watch because, like, the scene where like Milo the cat is in the crate in the river, and it's like, he's fucking,
He's scared.
he's scared.
shitless.
Yeah, he's real scared.
Yeah, so here's the way I fucking saw this piece of shit. Because I fucking hated every goddamn minute of this movie.
Of course you did.
And I know it's a movie for kids, but I couldn't even respect it. First of all, this movie was originally a Japanese film.
Yeah.
Based on a story, horse shit, written by some Japanese guy. Bullshit, they wrote this story first. What they did was they filmed animals doing a bunch of stupid, dangerous shit.
Yeah.
And then they had Dudley Moore just improvise. And they gave him
He had a Randy Newman over it.
Oh my God, it was awful. It was, I could not, I like Dudley Moore, and I couldn't stand the sound of his voice. Everything, him doing all the voices of the fucking different animals.
Yeah.
Oh my God. And then on top of the fact that it was boring, poorly written, poorly shot, and absolutely 60 minutes too long.
Yeah.
It was an hour and 15 minutes.
Right.
long.
Yeah.
The abuse that they heaped on those fucking animals when they threw the cat off the fucking cliff into the ocean,
Yeah, they did do that.
that pissed me right the fuck off. There was, I don't care what the credits said, there was no fucking way that any animal rights organization was present during the filming of this fucking movie. There's
Would you like
no
to hear
way.
My TADPOG totals for this movie.
I would love to hear it because I didn't even have the energy after watching this garbage. I didn't have the energy to even fucking write one myself.
And then I would like to read a quote for you.
Please.
What's the TADPOG
Yes.
total is
According to my research, the
Feed
TADPOG
my
total
fire.
is just dead animals. So five drowned cats,
Woof.
4 mauled cats, 2 cats pecked to death, 1 cat swallowed by a snake, 3 drowned dogs, 2 mauled dogs, and one of the Otises just died by the bear. So
Jesus
there we
Christ.
go.
Just horrible.
I mean, I had seen that not every dog that was in the shots was a male dog. There was a couple of female dogs in there that were Otis, and I was just like, oh man, yeah, this was right after the bear scene.
Wait a minute, that's a dog pussy.
Like, yeah,
How'd that dog pussy get in there?
this is after the bear scene. That bear dog died. Like, ugh.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a pug fighting a bear in a movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like when I saw that, I was like, man, I know I was 6 when I saw this, but like, I should have known better. Like, I felt guilty, where it's
Yeah.
like, I just like the movie.
Yeah.
Never really thinking about like, that's a real dog and that's a real bear. And like, it might have been a fucking circus bear. You know what I mean? Like a
I
trained
feel like there
bear.
were a lot of different bears too. The bears varied in size.
Yeah, they
the
did. There
time
was
you
some.
saw it.
One was full grown. One looked like a baby. The one that was crawling on the tree looked like a cub.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I don't know what the claw situation was like, but I mean, still, it's a goddamn pug and
Right.
a bear.
Right.
Like, and
Even if it was just playing with the
Right.
dog, it's got a high probability of killing it.
right.
And I mean, a stray cat in the wild finding another stray cat to mate with, sure. A pug finding another stray pug in the wild? I'm sorry, that's horseshit.
Unforgivable.
So the
It's also pro eugenics. This Milo and Otis.
okay, so the movie was filmed over 4 years in Japan by director Masanori Hata, a biologist and filmmaker. Sounds like the kind of biologist that might euthanize animals with a fucking
And
rifle.
then film 8mm.
Involved over 70 different animals, multiple cats and dogs standing in for Milo and Otis at various stages of production. Allegations include a kitten visibly falling from a cliff into the ocean, raising concerns that it was thrown or dropped, raising concerns it was tossed over that fucking cliff. A scene where Otis fights a bear, and sequences with animals struggling in rushing rivers or caught in dangerous situations.
Clamping a fish on its tail.
This thing, the Japanese version was 81 minutes long. The original Japanese narration was by Shigeru Tsuyuki, had a more poetic and less comedic tone. It was distributed in the U.S. by Columbia Pictures and became a box office success. This movie grossed $13 million in 1989 when it was released in this country.
Thank you for your sacrifice, Chatran. The almighty dollar grows stronger with your sacrifice.
The blood of pugs.
Here's a good quote. This is a disturbing blend of National Geographic and a poorly dubbed Saturday morning cartoon, only with a wildly undercooked story and a suspiciously high animal mortality rate. I did some research and discovered that my worries and my concerns and my problems with this movie were shared by a lot of people. So I don't feel too bad going hard at it. And I get it, when you're a kid and you're watching it, you don't know. You don't think about things like that. And listen, some of the kitties were cute. There was little babies, there was some cute stuff. But knowing what went on there.
You don't have to sugarcoat it. I don't like this movie.
Yeah. No, I'm not sugarcoating it. I'm playing devil's advocate ever so slightly to say I get its appeal to a child or and I can say that there were some cute little visuals in there, but generally speaking, what the fuck?
Yeah.
No.
What were you going to say? You had a quote you wanted to
I do have a
read
quote.
me.
It's about the animal welfare allegations. We'll call it that so that we don't get sued by the Milo and Otis people. I'm sure
Sony.
they're very well represented. Is
Sony.
it Sony? Oh, again, let me stress, these are animal welfare allegations.
I believe let's see, what's the guy's name? Max Hardcore?
Don't send Spider-Man to do a bad toilet on us. Let's see. So they're there's been back and forth on whether or not any animals were harmed in the making of this movie. And then there was this fucking sucks. This quote fucking sucks. So I just wanted to let everybody know before I read it, this quote sucks.
We'll be mad at you personally.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I get it. Trust me. So the director's brother worked on the set. And these like allegations, I guess, have gone on for so long that in 1998, there was a magazine interview where he said that he's confirming his testimony for these allegations of the animal abuse. He says, my brother was the main culprit, but everyone there, including me, was an accomplice. Chatran died. And I read that and it's like, dude, you fucking named him. You use his name. That hurts.
Yeah.
That fucking hurts my heart. Dude.
Yeah.
Tell his true name.
Yeah, right. Chatran died. It was an accident. You could even say he was killed. And it was like, God, fucking damn it. God, that makes me feel so icky.
Because at what point did I watch that cat die, right? At some point.
I know.
I
Yeah,
think I probably witnessed that several animals dying.
Yep. But at the time, his brother, the director, went to another magazine and said, no, he's wrong. So.
Oh. Well. Judge for yourself, I guess.
But then it's also
We're all accomplices, so we're all going down.
Well, yeah, I paid money for this movie to rent it, and so I do feel like a fucking accomplice.
Dude, I cannot fucking express to you how much it makes my fucking heart hurt when I see that kitten's fucking face on the box art of this game.
Oh, I know.
It's just like,
I know.
I don't know, man. It fucking
It's
sucks.
It's bad. Oh.
And the movie's horrible too.
And the movie sucks. It's like it's not even. All of that happened for you get nothing out of it.
If
Exactly.
the movie was like excellent, I might be like, well, seriously though, Chatran, thank you for your sacrifice.
Right.
That like changed my life. But I don't get that. It is just like Saturday morning cartoon kind
Right.
of bullshit.
You guys don't like dogs fucking in a cave?
I mean, of course, who doesn't?
Yeah. They didn't. Yeah, they showed a cat and a dog give birth in this, and I was like, they didn't need to show
Yeah, they
like
super
the
do.
actual birthing.
Yeah.
That was pretty rough.
Milo thinking, is that an egg?
Well, and you could tell too that like Milo was hot for Joyce.
Yeah.
Joyce was really in heat. I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah.
they those cats really did make more kittens.
Lots of, yeah. Yeah.
Because he was all over
And
that.
good for him.
Yeah, go get yours, buddy.
Yeah.
He was like,
No, we're
licking her and
method.
stuff.
We kill the cats, and the cats have to fuck. Everything's real.
All right, you're revealing too much about your next Call of Cthulhu game. Would that be great to do like a Milo and Otis like, set in like 1980s Japan?
You all play cats and dogs.
Oh God.
Hey, someone
Please
could be a
don't.
duck.
Please don't do that. I want to be fucking done with Milo and Otis in my life.
Yeah,
after
same.
today.
Girl, same.
You want to play
Yeah.
my Cthulhu game? It's gonna
Cat Cthulhu. Hell
All right,
yeah.
I'm back in.
Hell yeah.
I'm back in.
God, you know how to sell it.
New Steam name, Cat Thulu.
Damn.
Well, you guys want to talk about the game?
Yeah, let's just go ahead and do
Sure.
that too.
We all hated the movie, right?
Yeah, and there's only one thing worse than the movie, in my opinion.
No.
I don't. Yeah.
Oh.
Maybe there's.
Auschwitz.
I didn't care for the game either.
No, the game is horrible.
Yeah,
do we have
real
an
bad.
email? I don't know if we do.
Do
or
you
not.
have an email? Now that
I
you
didn't play it.
mention
I just watched a review done by an Aussie, and he was not thrilled.
Sir, you missed out on. Hey man, do you love the underwater levels from Sonic the Hedgehog? Do you love how
I?
that controls?
Oh,
Imagine that, but you're a cat and you're not underwater, but for whatever reason it feels like you are.
And you can't jump on anything. So you just
Yeah, he said that. He said that you die if you jump on the enemies.
But you can collect eggs and drop them on the enemies as you jump over them,
Well, fun.
which is honestly just as good. I feel like Miyamoto had a misstep where he like didn't program in the egg dropping in the Super Mario.
which would hurt me more, a cat claw or an egg? Definitely the egg.
The egg.
Yeah.
Okay, we do have a letter from Brad.
Awesome. Scene Lord.
Lord. Brad from Arizona writes in Japanese, kitten story or koneko. What is it? Koneko monogatari is what koneko monogatari means. Kitten story. Hello. You're correct that Major League is the best baseball movie ever made. We talked about this after the last episode. Tyler, you had gone in. I thought we should do Major League and play a good baseball game.
Okay.
Let's do that next. Can we do that next? Are we all good with that? I need a good palate cleanser. And if any fucking animals died in Major League, I don't want to hear about it.
Rambo will not
Chickens.
cleanse your palate from
Chickens
this.
died.
Wait, that's the second one, I think.
Yeah, the voodoo. You're correct that Major League is the best baseball movie ever made. Charlie Sheen and Tom Berenger went through a mini spring training with real former big leaguers prior to filming Major League. I guess they liked taking roles that required a lot of prep, a.k.a. Platoon, when they did the training for Platoon to do that. The producers really wanted the baseball to look real and picked actors with amateur playing experience and made sure they looked the part. You should watch it and do RBI baseball or an SNES baseball game. Getting a little ahead of me there now. Come on.
Which is better, Major League or a League of Their Own?
Major
League.
I like a League of Their Own, but Major League is the better movie.
We can do League of Our Own as well. We want to do 2 baseball games in a row? I like League.
We could find 2 baseball games we did knock out on the SNES list and then pair them with baseball movies.
Yeah.
Sure. On to the Milo and Otis game. Famicom Disk System game reviews are hard to find, so I'm going to going with a bit of a normie source here. Hardcore Gaming 101. No author is listed in this review. The publisher, Pony Canyon, had a reputation for making terrible games for the Famicom, and Koneko Monogatari is no different. Like many terribly programmed games for the platform, it features sluggish scrolling, awkward physics, boring level designs, and music seemingly composed with little thought to how it might actually sound to the human ear. To be fair to the game, it is sort of adorable. You play as a cute, wide-eyed kitty cat as he walks forward and jumps over stuff. Said stuff include pants-wearing mice, beetles, and fish that appear to have been sprite-ripped from Super Mario Brothers. Even the clouds, which leak drops of watery death, appear with bemused grins. In the upper right corner of the screen, there is either a sun or a moon, each smiling down upon your journey. Unlike many platformers, Chatron can't kill enemies by jumping on them, but instead must ruffle through various tree branches to find items like apples and eggs. They can also suddenly spawn beetles, spelling your demise. The only way to kill enemies is by jumping over them and dropping eggs on them. There are only 2 level themes, night and day, which cycle over and over. Although the level designs are different, to be sure, this game is not enthralling. So, this is a bad game. But what sets it apart is its license. Yes, licensed games and awful share common ground in the great Venn diagram of video game canon. Mm-hmm. But most licensed properties during the mid-'80s were aimed squarely at boys. Koneko Monogatari, which translates to Kitten Tale, is the original Japanese name for the movie known in America as The Adventures of Milo and Otis, wherein 2 talking, sort of, animals take on an adventure through nature. This obviously has a wider appeal than the usual shonen manga and anime properties, manga, and anime properties, thus giving it some appeal to girls or perhaps even the whole family. But what a terrible experience it must be to someone playing a video game for the first time, starring an adorable little kitty cat, and then happen onto this shoddy train wreck. This may not have been the first such instance. The Famicom also saw games based on Licca-chan, the rough Japanese equivalent of Barbie, and it certainly wasn't the last. But it is a really depressing thought, especially since this seems like the sort of thing that would make a likely present from a clueless relative. Later, Zine Lord, Brad, Arizona. Thank you,
They
Brad.
took some
Lord Brad.
research. Thank you, Brad.
Thank you, Brad.
Yep, that got it spot on for me.
Yep.
Pretty much. I think that my take on the music was it seemed like they wrote 2 songs, couldn't decide which one to use, and decided to use both of them at the same time. This is honestly
the Dexter ending.
I don't get that yet, but one day I probably still won't. But this is
Well,
like,
he's died and come back 3 times now.
Yeah,
so
we're
it's
on
a-
his third resurrection.
Yep.
At this
is it
point.
always on Easter or?
It's on Arbor Day.
But yeah, the music in this game is truly some of the worst video game music I think that I've ever heard.
It's bad.
It's really bad. And the fact that the Famicom disk system has like extra sound channels does not help.
Right.
It's like, it seems like they should have just been like, let's just go with like the limited Famicom sound channels. The music was really bad. Why do you collect eggs? Why?
To drop on the bear to bury the bear.
I mean, I
Duh.
guess
It's
because
obvious.
they take care of that chicken egg at one point. For that chicken has been
Yeah, they
abandoned.
Yeah.
Or when he goes for the seagull eggs and the seagulls peck him to fucking death.
Yep.
But he's going for eggs.
And he thinks his baby is an egg. So there's some weird egg thread throughout this movie.
There is weird egg. There is weird egg thread. I agree. There is. Milk makes you invincible, and I do like the music when you turn invincible because it was like they heard "Girls" by Beastie Boys.
You're not wrong.
Yeah, I mean it's like
All I really want is milk. All I really want is milk, eggs.
all comes back to eggs. That's no joke in that Hardcore 101 gaming article where it's like when I was playing this fucking game and ran into the first fish, it was like, that is a goddamn cheap from Super Mario
Yes.
Brothers. Like, I mean,
Yes.
they didn't even like try to like
Yep.
Nope.
sugarcoat that. They were just like, yeah, we'll take that. Boop, and it's in our game now.
It's sprites for everyone, just
Yeah.
like the pennies at the convenience store. You know?
Yeah, you take a Sprite, leave a Sprite.
Leave a sprite.
Because Milo drops like a medicine ball on a bear at one point. So, of course, in this game, you kill enemies by dropping things out of trees onto them.
Yeah.
Giant
Some fruits that spoil, they turn
fast.
rotten really fast.
Real fast.
And you collect them, but I do not know what they do because I swear, like, I'd never got an extra life
It's
in this
just
video.
points. It's just points. That's it. Points.
And it is the this game controls so badly. I can't really put it into words other than it is. It totally feels like you're playing an underwater Sonic
Yeah.
the Hedgehog level.
the bear with the human arm.
I
and it's
didn't get
throwing
that far.
rocks.
I did not
Oh
get
my
that
I was
far.
God.
I watched the long play, or about halfway through.
It is ridiculous because it's
zipped
just like a
up.
solid bear and then a very different color human looking arm, just
Nice.
like drilling in circles, throwing rocks.
Is he a boss or
Yeah, basically.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
it's
there
sort
are
of-
boss.
You
like-
see it when he's like
It's-
toward a is it like the like a toward the end of level barrier.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's not really, and he doesn't move. You just have to hit him with eggs,
Yeah.
and it buries him.
When the
Every time you hit him, he goes a little farther into the ground, and then you bury him, and he dies, like all the other animals in this fucking movie did. And you complete the level, and that's it. You get points, and that's it. You can. I like the little sprite of Chatron.
Yeah, I do too.
thought
That's
he
the
was
best thing about the
cute.
game.
And Otis's sprite.
Which Otis
Yeah.
can kill
Otis
you.
can kill you. So you summon Otis,
Which happened to me the very first time I
Right.
summoned him. You collect the eggs
you collect the eggs, and
that
then
spell out help.
yeah, and then Otis comes, and he's like a tank. He goes through everything, right, including you.
Yep.
Causes you to die if you touch him, like any other fucking enemy, which is stupid because he's supposed to be a friend.
Yeah.
But I guess any dog that's running from imminent bear death would probably kill a cat that's in its way.
Fair assumption.
Shit, fucking garbage game. This game was bad.
Shit all the way around.
This wasn't even charming. Like, aside from the way the sprites of the main character, Otis, Milo and Otis, the way they look, those were cute. That was the most effort that was put into this game. Aside from that, yeah, terrible controls.
Controls are terrible.
Landing on the trees, it's like the trees that you have to hit to get the apples. They move like a fucking water bed. You know, they like it's like one half will move and the other, and it's like at first I thought, oh, that's kind of a neat effect. And then I was like, no, man, this sucks. This fucking sucks. When you jump, it's like you're jumping in slow motion.
Yep.
It's like you said, it's like it's underwater.
Yep.
It's just fucking awful.
And it's
you have to write the code yourself as you jump.
It's so slow that like dying in the game is infuriating for me because you just have to start over, and it's like, can we please just like, there's no run button or anything. It's just fucking slow, and it chugs.
Yeah.
Like it fucking chugs. It's like
And it's
in a way that a
repetitive.
side-scrolling platformer should not. It's like if this were like, this is not Star Fox. You know what I
Right.
mean? Where it's like, it makes sense that this chugs. This should not be this way.
Right. And it's like, I don't know. It's as like slow and boring as watching the movie. So in that way, it's exactly like the movie.
It is a lot like the movie.
It's bad in the way that the movie is bad because the levels are so repetitive. It's like it's like the same screen almost over and over again.
Yeah.
And I don't know, man.
There is a day and night cycle.
Yeah.
They got that going for them. I don't know why. You know what I mean? It's
well,
like,
and the seasons don't change, which you thought. I thought that would happen.
I only made it to July, so I do not know about that.
Zipped through the long play. Even watching the long play.
24 levels in this fucking game.
So it's a full year then. They do a day for a month and then a night for a month. It sounds like. Okay.
Is there a level where you get to fuck another cat?
So I
Press B
didn't
to
see
smash
it.
that pussy. You could take that many different ways.
Yeah.
You could say that the filmmakers definitely unlocked that achievement.
In some of my research, I found that there was a save scum
Really?
code that you
Really?
could use. Apparently, I don't know how true that is. I didn't bother fucking trying it. Where is that? I have it somewhere in here. BA plus up plus start. All the buttons. So start B plus A plus up plus start, and then to save, and then to load the game back to the save state, it's B plus A plus down plus start.
That makes sense since it was a disk system.
Yeah,
And
so-
I guess you could write to them because I know you could actually save games for some of them.
Yeah. So
Cool.
apparently that
All
was
right.
a thing.
That's cool. Hell, I might try that.
Just to see
when I
if
get
you
home.
can get through
just
it.
to see if it works.
See if it works. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not going to try to get through the game. And it was like, there's so many cheap deaths too, again, like the movie, where it was just one hit and you're dead.
Yep.
And it's like a bird would just swoop out of fucking nowhere and be like, oh, this got me from the top of the screen. I had no idea it was coming. I made it to a part where you're in the crate, and that like actually controls fast. I'm like, whoa, hell yeah, fuck yeah, man, we're zooming. And then like fish jump out of the water, but the problem is the water line is like basically the bottom of the fucking screen, so you can't see the fish popping up. So you just kind of have to like guess where the fish are gonna pop up or wait. And at that point, it's like, fuck this. I'm not waiting. I can go fast for the first time in my goddamn cat life. I'm gonna go fast.
Well, you know, all of these cartridges are spy cartridges, and every time you die in the game, they grab a bag out of a cat and throw it off the cliff.
There were season changes. I was wrong about that, but I was so bored watching the long play that I just didn't notice. It says subtle, so it must have been so subtle that I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah,
but at least they
sounds like
included
too
that.
subtle. Maybe.
Yeah.
It's bad. Bad game.
Don't play.
Do not play.
Yep.
The only redeeming factor is I agree with the sprite for Chetron is cute. And the only other thing I'd say is I think the Famicom disk system is neat.
Yeah.
Those are the only two things I have to say. It's good positive things to say about it. I miss beloved Adam's quota by one. I can't come up with a third good thing to say.
You like the Beastie Boys music. There you go.
Thank you. Thank you. I got you, Adam. You guys have any achievements for the game, or
I have
thoughts?
a few Chat GP achievements and a few of my own, if you'll indulge me.
Yes, please.
Chat GPT helped me out with this a lot because I was having trouble finding anything more to say about it than what the fuck. And it gave me some achievements. The first one is Bear Burying Boss. The achievement is Eggs Exterminator. Defeat a stage boss bear by dropping eggs on it till it sinks into the ground. Number 2, Fatal Friendship. Summon Otis with help eggs, and then accidentally touch him, self-destructing in a fit of canine quote unquote help. The next Chat GP achievement is One Touch Tragedy. Die from enemy contact like mice or insects within the first 10 seconds of a stage, proving Chatron's absurd vulnerability. And finally, the last Chat GP achievement I have is Secret Savior. Use the obscure save code, BA Upstart, at least once, then load the game back, showing how broken yet essential it is. My achievements, I only have 3. My first achievement is if you give a mouse an apple. If you give a mouse an apple, you just have to crush a mouse with an apple that falls from the tree when you jump on it.
Nice.
Which probably also happened in the making of the movie The Adventures of Milo and Otis.
That's kind of fun.
Squishing mice with apples.
Yeah, in the game. I wouldn't want to do it in real life.
In real life.
But in the game, it's kind of like neat.
Yeah.
When it happens.
Because it's not like you can fucking jump on them.
Right. Yeah.
So, it is cool that you can do that. There's your fourth thing.
I mean, a cat could never kill a mouse in real life.
No,
no,
they'd almost have to use an apple.
Yeah,
it's like in order to orchestrate that kill, though, it's very difficult to do because the game is so slow.
Right?
Because you have to time it.
It's like Krusty's Funhouse or whatever, where you're leading the mice around and you have to set it all up and then just wait.
Yeah,
yeah, that. My second achievement is Mac Tonight.
Nice.
Yeah.
Do we remember? Does everybody remember Mac Tonight?
Of course I do. Do you? Never mind.
To get that, you collect a broken egg at night under the moon that has a face like the weird moon mascot from the old McDonald's commercials.
Nice.
And my last one, egg drop soup now with 100% more bear.
Yeah.
To get egg drop soup now with 100% more bear, you drop eggs onto the bear to bury him.
I love it.
There we go.
And for the record, I think your achievements were way better than ChatGPT's.
I do agree. I liked my achievements this week.
I have a couple, but before I get into those, the thing I held my tongue on, I already met my quota of I made the woke joke for Superman earlier. But do you remember the fucking alt-right tried to take Mac Tonight as a mascot?
No.
Yeah, look into that.
Oh, wow.
Look into that.
I will.
First achievement. I was mad about that because I was like, God damn it. It's the fucking moon guy. You can't take the moon guy. First achievement. What a horrible night to have a Famicom disk system. In order to unlock what a horrible night to have a Famicom disk system, you make it to the first night cycle in this video game. My next achievement is 7 days of Chatran. In order to unlock 7 days of Chatran, you make it through 7 day night cycles. Next achievement is scrambled eggs all over my face. In order to unlock scrambled eggs all over my face, you die while killing an enemy with an egg.
Nice.
My second achievement has a G-rated version and an R-rated version.
Yeah.
It's either A2 Otis or Suicide Helpline. In order to unlock that, you collect help eggs to summon Otis, only for him to kill you instead. My last achievement is Hell, Hel. In order to unlock Hell, you die 20 times, which is allegedly the amount of kittens that died in the making of this movie. You burn through 20 kitten lives while playing Milo and Otis, having collected the letters H-E-N-L.
Nice.
Nice.
That's all I got.
Good ones.
I've got 3. First one being Cool Paul Luke.
Hell yeah.
Drop 40 eggs onto enemies.
My cat says he can drop 50 eggs on enemies. My cat can drop 50 eggs on enemies.
Son of the Duck Hunt Dog. As you unlock that when you die by Otis, because the only other dog you hate more is the Duck Hunt Dog. And the last being Smash That Pussy. You unlock that by
Hell
beating the game
yeah.
and getting Joyce.
I'm getting Joyce.
Is Joyce in the game?
Yep.
Ah.
The very end, the very last level you find her.
So it's
You
really
find her?
Yep.
Okay. I wasn't sure if you said find or fight. I was about to say, what a fucking twist.
I said
It's like the end of
fuck.
Double Dragon where you have to fight each other.
The Adventures of Chatron, the Quest for Pussy.
Yeah.
It's basically all it is, if
Yeah.
that's the case. I did not realize that Joyce was in it.
Mm-hmm.
Joyce is my grandmother's name. Where did they come up with that for the cat for this movie?
I don't know, man. It's a good question.
Joyce. We
Joyce.
landed. And Sandra, was it Sandra that was Otis?
Sandra,
Oh,
the
yeah.
French
The French
pronunciation.
The Sandra, the French pronunciation.
Man, that honestly was the most unbelievable part of the movie because, like, this cat and dog, both unfuckable. Let's be real. The most unfuckable dog and cat you've ever seen in your goddamn life. Can't even take care of an egg. You know what I'm saying?
Nope.
They're definitely not marriage material.
Nah.
Right? I mean, come on.
Not at all. Tyler,
Yes, Dave.
this game is not on price charting.
What?
So, but I did find copies ranging from
Priceless.
yeah, you can't put a price tag on Milo and Otis. No. I couldn't. Too many dead animal jokes.
Yeah, it's
I reached my cap. Look, that's how I could deal with the pain.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I saw a range from like $12 to $50 for if you want the disc. But Tyler, if you were to give this game a beard, it sums up how you feel about it. What kind of beard would you give it?
I would give this the beard that is made. It's a truck beard.
A truck beard?
A truck beard. So it's a huge Mack truck, semi truck. The beard it obtains when it hits the kid in Pet Cemetery.
Oh, okay.
No.
Okay.
You mean Gage?
Yeah.
All right. That's not an animal.
Nope.
So we're
I mean, man is an animal.
we're gonna get philosophical.
Yep.
Philosophical?
No,
Man,
you heard me.
Philosophical? I like that better.
Tyler,
Yes, Dave.
if you were to give this game a pair of glasses, it sums up how you feel about it. What kind of glasses?
So I used to go watch old school wrestling at college in Murray. And we went, a bunch of us went, we were watching, there was this old man on the opposite side of the ring, really into it, really into it. And he's screaming at the heel, like booing him. He takes off his glasses at one point and he's screaming at him. He sets his glasses down behind him. He's screaming at it as he goes down, and then he gets angry and he sits down and he breaks his glasses. I remember Jacob and I felt so bad for him. He was just having a good time
Yeah.
into it and
Yeah,
broke
yeah.
his glasses. So I give it because it's just all this shit makes you sad. The glasses of that old man at old school wrestling.
All right.
That's very kind of you, I feel like. Because I think I would have been like, that guy deserved that.
So next week, do we want to do baseball? Do we want to do Rambo?
Let's do. My vote is baseball.
Baseball?
Yes, that's my vote. But I'm fine with either.
I just have to bring John up to speed so he'll know what to prepare for, because he was coming for Rambo.
Oh, we got him for Rambo?
Almost certainly.
Next.
But I bet he
Then
would
let's
be
do
fine. I bet he'd be fine with Major League because he
Okay.
loves Major League.
Right. Okay.
I think he'll be down for either one.
All right. Well, then let's try to get him for both.
I think we can do it.
Yep.
Sweet.
I'm going to say baseball.
Okay.
Major League, and then
It's summertime. We need to do a
That's right.
good American pastime
That's right.
celebration of
Yep.
summer in America. That's different from the 4th of July celebration in America.
Mm-hmm.
every Super Nintendo baseball game. What's a baseball game we have? That's a YouTube video. I don't want to do that. What is it good?
I don't know any baseball games. I mean, really, I don't know what would be considered a good one. Like,
Isn't there a Ken Griffey Jr. that
what's
we haven't
the
done?
10-yard fight of baseball, or Tecmo Super Bowl of baseball?
I think that is Ken Griffey Jr.'s home run.
You want to do Cal Ripken Jr. baseball
Sure.
in Major League?
Sure.
Let's do it.
Okay. Knock them out.
Hell yeah.
Or is there a baseball series that we haven't done yet?
Oh, that's a good question.
Where we can just knock a big block of them out?
Yeah, since we haven't covered any SNES games in several weeks,
Yeah.
that might not be a bad idea. It gets us back on track.
Yeah.
Number-wise, I mean.
Then they go right back to Rambo.
Yeah.
I'm fine with this.
Don't give a fuck.
And then we got to do Commando too at some point.
Because
right?
the movie thing is working.
Yeah.
I'm enjoying
Yeah.
that.
Good.
Because even if I don't have time to really invest in the game, I can do the movie. This past week, this episode that we're doing right now is the only time I've watched a movie for this show that I wish I hadn't had to.
I can't say the same thing.
I know that
but
you
it was
can't.
also one where it was like, God, man, this movie fucking sucks.
So there is the Super Bases Loaded series.
Okay. Hell yeah.
3 games.
Hell yeah.
perfect.
Let's do that.
Okay. So Major League 1, 2, and 3. Super Bases Loaded 1, 2, and 3.
I mean, we could stretch this out if you guys wanted to.
Do a series,
We could do that.
a World Series, if you will,
Oh.
a triple header.
Oh.
I know some things about baseball.
Wow. Hell yeah. I'm down. If you guys want to do that, you want to do the next 3 episodes on Super Bases Loaded 1, 2, and 3?
And then a Major League 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah.
Do the TADPOG triple header of
Yeah.
3 baseball games.
You want to do that?
Sure.
Fucking
All
yeah,
right.
let's do it.
Or we can do 3 different baseball series.
Knock out 9 games, potentially 20
Right.
games.
'Cause there's
You guys did want to go crazy by the end of July, right?
Let's just
I'll have
stick,
to do a little more research to try to
let's
find
just stick with
there are several Ken Griffey Jr. baseball games.
And I know we've only done home run, right?
Yep.
Or winning run.
It looks like there are a few Tony La Russa baseball games.
Okay. We'll figure it out. But for the first one, let's do the Super Bases Loaded games.
Okay.
And Major League Baseball 1.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
All right.
Let's do it.
Cool.
Easy.
And just give me a call when you do Homeward Bound.
Yeah. No, they didn't.
No, I don't think
animals
so.
die,
I think they did it right. Yeah.
They tried to kill Shadow and it didn't test well, so they had him come back at the end.
But I mean, like real animals.
The original, the real animals. They try to kill the fake animals.
I can see why that didn't test well.
Yeah.
Kids were very upset.
Yeah, it's like you already did this shit to me in fucking Old Yeller. You can't fucking do this to me in Homeward Bound too.
Did you just spend 2 hours getting close to these animals?
Right. Yeah, we're gonna teach you a lesson. Don't ever get close to anything ever.
Yeah.
Let's see. Well, how do you guys want to close it out? Well, no, let's do other stuff first. What did we do? Thanks for listening.
Yeah.
Show notes. More important stuff. Patreon.
Close enough.
Yep.
Patreon.com/TADPOG. Give us $1, you get our content on Patreon. And if you give us $5, you become Jake.
Well put.
And I'll read your name on the show as a Jake once a month. If you give us $20 or more, you become Executive Jake. And I'm going to read the names of Executive Jakes now.
Hell yeah.
Cubicle Jake. Sandwich Jake Phil H. Jake Bug Prime Nathan E.
Hell yeah.
Matt, a.k.a. Jekyll G. Mm-hmm. I had to make eye contact with you. I don't know why.
It felt good.
Was it a power move? Or was
Maybe.
It like...
I don't know. Pinball Airplane Arch Jake Chris Edler. Sorry you couldn't be on this episode. That nice Jake from Michigan. Louisville correspondent Princess Jake Suela, Banana Hammock, Flava Jake, Taryn D. Jake Pope Sandwich. Lord Jake. And Jake Enthusiast Jeff M. Thank you so much for your money.
Hell yeah, thank you.
We spent it all already. We need more.
Yeah.
Give us more.
Yeah.
Please.
Please, yeah.
Make us sit through movies where we know several animals were killed.
Yeah, we did this for you. You asked us to do it.
It was everywhere on the Discord. They wouldn't stop talking about Milo and Otis.
Calls.
Milo this, Otis that.
Right? Yeah.
Joyce, Sandra. It's all I hear on the fucking Discord.
I know.
So there you have it. Milo and fucking Otis. We're done. It's over.
Don't ask for it again.
Don't ask for it again. We're not revisiting this shit again. Everybody's like, who was asking?
Everyone. Who was it?
It wasn't me. It wasn't. You say, if anyone out there that says it wasn't me, it was you.
It was.
You know it was, and you're just kidding yourself. You wanted this. We tried to warn you.
We Chatron to warn you.
Thanks for coming on, Bub Drewski. Appreciate it.
Yeah, man.
Thanks for having me again.
Good hot sauces.
Oh yeah, dude. Thanks.
Yeah.
So how you guys want to close it out?
With relief.
With the French pronunciation?
Oh, I like that.
Yes.
That's a good one.
So until next time. Tropical Capricorn. Everyday French.
TADPOG is hosted and produced by Tyler Holland, Dave Moore, and Ian Chandler, and releases new episodes every Wednesday. You can find them on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, YouTube, and just about anywhere else podcasts are hosted. If you have a question or comment for the hosts, don't hesitate to call us at 270-883-2555 and leave us a voicemail. If we like it, we'll play it on the show and respond. If you'd like to send us something, you can do so at TADPOG Studios, care of Nicole Nance, P.O. Box 3785, Paducah, Kentucky 42002. If you'd like to donate to the show, visit patreon.com/tadpog, and with a minimum donation of $1 per month, you will get access to all of our fun bonus content. Join the conversation on our Discord server at bit.ly/tadpogdiscord. Registration is free, and we'd love to have you there. If you enjoy our show and haven't already, don't forget to find and tap that subscribe button so you don't miss anything. Thanks for listening, and we'll see you next week.
At least you got to watch Milo and Otis.
That's true. Hell yeah.
So, yeah.
Got that going for you.
Oh. Yeah.
It's at least Ian got to watch it too.
Oh, boy. Do I have so many wonderful, awesome things to say
I'm so glad to hear that.
about Milo and Otis.
Can't wait.
It's going to be a fun night.
Good. Because I'm fucking super sad it's Monday.
Me too.
Not because of this, just in general.
No, it's just because Monday fucking sucks.
Yeah, Monday sucks. Tuesday sucks too.
Tuesday,
You know what?
Wednesday,
Thursday, also not great.
but they're better than Monday and Tuesday.
Friday, I can coast.
Yeah. Oh man, I got to do that fucking colonoscopy this week. I hate that shit. I hate it. I don't want to do it.
I got 2 years.
Well, tell them you want the Miralax option and not the whatever the fuck they give you from the pharmacy option, or else it'll just fucking destroy you.
Okay.
I hate it. Oh, I haven't done the Miralax thing yet, but I'm told it's a lot more gentle.
Okay. Okay.
I can ask my brother. He's had a couple.
I've heard better things. I won't say good things about Miralax.
Yeah.
You know, having to take an entire fucking bottle of it in one day.
Yeah.
But
Chug 2 bottles of magnesium citrate.
so the stuff I had was wasn't magnesium. It was like an elevated magnesium citrate that like came from the unnamed 8th layer of hell. It was awful. I could barely like swallow it. It wasn't even, everybody always says that magnesium citrate is like sour. But this wasn't sour. This was just bad. It was just something there's not a word for how this stuff tastes. It was awful. So anyway, here's hoping I don't have to have additional surgery after this.
Yeah, for sure.
If she doesn't have to fucking perforate my colon. Anyway, there's your stinger talking about my colonoscopy.